shall we first now make a stop or two to one of the planets to whom we had visited previously and see how they are progressing? Please, Brother Lenz, contact us with Perseum on Dollium planet.
Greetings, dear sister. I received your signal loud and clear.
Greetings, Perseum, dear brother. And how did you know it was I?
There is no other frequency as you.
Oh, that's the way you tell. Well, we just dropped in to see how you're getting along from our first contact of a few days previous.
Well, as you know, the people that have been around in this neighborhood were contacted by the great force which you radiate in your first contact. They have been ever since spreading the word rapidly of the tremendous advantages of this higher expression. And I am pleased to say that it is being accepted on the most part very well. The people seem to respond in a more or less vague way to the principles instilled. They are not conscious or completely aware of the tremendous and most miraculous happening within these inner worlds. Yet we are on the way.
Well, this is very, very wonderful. I don't know how much wonderful anything could truly be to notice this much of improvement so rapidly. And of course, these regenerations shall continue to regenerate in a most positive and progressive way. And the brotherhood on the inner shall continue to aid them from the inner. And we know before too long your planet shall be blossoming with joy and spiritual oneness, and infinite intelligence shall be teaching, and they will begin to express as they truly should with the light of the infinite itself.
Yes, I am in full accord with this beautiful philosophy, but I am most happy in one particular respect, and that is these little gadgets which I have been tinkering around with.
And what are they?
Oh, they are simple electronic devices.
I see.
Which are not readily known on this planet. But as I said, I am pleased to say that people now are beginning to be curious of these devices in a correlationship with these principles that are a mandate for their use. So it gives me great joy to see the interest which I have been most seriously involved for the people themselves to become involved in a progressive way of life and instill within them a type of expression which can fulfill their desired goals.
Well, indeed, now you have stirred my curiosity and interest, I should more properly say. These gadgets of which you speak, are they a mechanism of which the individuals place upon their head and receive sleep teaching?
This is one,
Mm-hmm.
but that is in a advanced state and I have not brought it out yet. What I am telling about to these people are the television and recorders of information, etc. They are, I suppose, not advanced as far as you are concerned, but to this planet who is not aware of these things, it is truly a wondrous time of experimenting and bringing these things to consciousness.
Well, indeed so. I can well imagine. I know that the excitement this world underwent, not only a matter of a very few years ago when they carried through the principle of the television, and it did mean a great deal. But you know, it really now has become, we could say, truly their downfall. Because the programs that they project over it are not of an educational or a creative nature. They are very destructive programs. We could easily say 99% of the programs express war, hostility, resentment, battles of all natures, and nothing of a creative nature. So here again, the wondrous mechanism has deferred and deterred them rather than to be an uplifting measure. So let this be the word of warning.
Yes, dear one, I am most conscious of this conflict within a human mind. And before I give this in a public way, I am making full sure that the teachings through this magnificent lens will prepare and precondition the people. So I am most
Go ahead, dear.
I am most reticent to give these things without the proper knowledge of creativity. And so the destructive intent which is reflective in any device which is given to a human can be quickly stifled if he is first aware of the creative principles.
Yes, well, I'm sure your people are being well prepared. And I should not even use the word if, but when you do receive a material instruction or entertainment or whatever it may be through the lens for this we call television, the screen that projects a picture, you can rest assured it will be all creative and all educational and uplifting in nature, and in no way can it deter or block or stop or slow down their evolution. It will only quicken the eternal spirit within.
Yes, we are most aware of this, but I am concerned with outside forces trying to make a system out of what is given.
Mm-hmm.
And so to have instilled within the concepts the principle of creativity before these things can materialize is important to me.
Yes, well, you can rest assured that the Brotherhood, entire Brotherhood, is doing all possible. They have your people's interests at heart, including yourself, and they know of every move and need and deed. You are now indeed under their complete and total observation and inner help. So rest at peace, but be ever watchful of the left-hand faction. Now tell me please about yourself. Have you noted some quickening and changes, improvement, upliftment with yourself, dear one?
Indeed, I have become much more aware of my surroundings and of the universe itself. The aspects of the total being and its purpose is opening up to me. Wondrous are the small things in life which now take on meanings, if I can say this, that have not been a part of my existence to such a full degree. A small leaf or the very ground which I walk on vibrates and is a living element in my life now. Nothing is left out, I feel, or separate from me, and this is my great learning so far.
Oh, you have made good progress. You really have experienced illumination.